Hi, it's Annette. I'm from the Inspired Living Studio, and I'm here to talk to you about toxins associated with fragrances. So we know that a fragrance is like the vanilla scent in your hand soap or the lemon scent in your pledge. Fragrances are made up of a chemical concoction for which we don't really know. But we do know that a fragrance is suspended in your product by a phthalate. They go hand in hand. So whenever you see fragrance, you just know that there's a phthalate there, even though you're not going to see that on an ingredient list. So a phthalate was discovered pre-World War II, but what wasn't really developed until the 50s. And what they found was these phthalates looked just like different hormones under the microscope, but they didn't develop it. They were originally going to develop it as a hormone replacement, but they ended up developing it as a plastic softener. The thing about phthalates is they are an endocrine disrupting compound. So they mimic estrogen, testosterone, progesterone, and thyroid hormones within our bodies. These phthalates mimic and disrupt hormonal pathways. So this is how this goes down. So you have receptor sites, and then you have your hormones, and the hormones kind of fit exactly into the receptor site. And then it moves on through your body with a series of chemical reactions. So since phthalates look just like those hormones within our body, they actually fit exactly into the receptor sites. Only what happens is they go there, they clog the receptor site, nothing happens on the back end because it's not a real hormone, and it prevents real hormones from getting through. And that is how it disrupts our hormonal system, and it causes all kinds of imbalances. So these phthalates will fall away in time, but because they accumulate in our body, there are new phthalates waiting to hit the receptor site. So we're like in this perpetual, hormone imbalance in our bodies. It's a bad news bears for sure. So children that are exposed to phthalates when they're really young and they're developing, their bodies are developing, are at risk, but primarily in girls, their breasts don't really develop properly because the hormones aren't getting through. And so they actually are at risk of getting breast cancer, but later in life. So how do these fragrances get into your body? Well, basically, you smell them in. If you can smell it, it's in your lungs and it gets absorbed into your bloodstream. I'm going to read you a quote, actually. I saw this on a blog the other day, and it's, "I really appreciate how candles can change the mood of a space just through scent." And then the blog post goes on to show how she reuses like the jar. She loves the jars that her candles come in. So this is great. This is so misguided in so many ways, but we're just going to talk about fragrances here. So a candle is a perfect example. They're rampant. Everyone loves candles. Makes your house smell good, right? Well, it is this slurry of chemicals and phthalates. And not only that, in a candle, you're also getting lead because most of the wicks are releasing lead into your environment, especially if you have children. But there are three really easy ways to eliminate these fragrances from your life. Step one, stop buying anything that has a fragrance. It's super easy. No hand soaps with fragrance, laundry soap, cleaners, air fresheners. Air fresheners are horrible. Like the stuff you spray, horrible. Candles, hand lotions, shampoos, body wash, perfumes, almost anything that you buy has a fragrance associated with it. Now, all of those fragrances are filling up your home, and so you can't get away from it. You're constantly breathing it in. So, I know it's not easy to buy stuff that does not have a fragrance associated. I was in CVS today, and I was going to buy a hand soap. I usually make all of my own hand soaps, but I thought for this video, I would show you, buy this hand soap. Guess what? They didn't have any. There was no hand soaps that didn't have a fragrance associated with it or triclosan. So I know it's not easy to buy products, but it can be done. And I'm going to add a link underneath this video with all kinds of resources for products and companies that do not use fragrances and are safe. And you go on Amazon, you can go right to their website because most of it's not available in the stores. But, then with Prime 2-day shipping, it'll be at your door in 2 days. So step 2, stop going to Bath and Body Works. Someone told me, oh, but Bath and Body Works, they have the good quality fragrances. There's no such thing as good quality fragrances. They're fragrances, and they're in a slurry. It's a slurry of chemicals within phthalates. You can't get around it. That's what it is. So there is no good quality fragrances. So stop going there. Step 3, open your windows and clear out the air in your home. Add house plants, but don't spray a fragrance. Don't spray, Febreze or whatever it's called to make your air smell better, because you're just adding more pollutants to your air. Now, this video is really just about fragrances, so I don't want to get into like the neurotoxins associated with those, but just remember, open your window, add house plants. It's a great way to make your house smell better and to help eliminate those toxins. So please, please, please stop buying things with fragrances. And the really important thing about this, your children will learn that it's important that their products don't have a fragrance. And that is how you change generations, because then they will grow up, they won't buy stuff with fragrances, and their children will know it's not important. And that is how you change generations in your family and you create health. So thank you for watching, and look for more videos. You can subscribe. There's a button down there with the little bell, and then you can get it like an alert, and you'll know when I'm posting more videos. So every Tuesday I post a video here with some steps, easy steps that you can take to change your home from a toxic home to a healthy home. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.